by the bird. Beats by the bird.
I'd be lying if I said money didn't change me and turn my back on these streets, 'cause they raised me. I'd be lying if I said money didn't change me. Why must they lie to me? You only want me for my money. I was broke, couldn't buy nothing out the mall. Pocket full of lint, stealing shit out the mall. Yeah, and I didn't have no bitch to call. And now I got 100 missed calls. Damn, no car, so I took the bus. I took it and watched cars pass us up. And nowadays I'm getting them Milwaukee bucks. I'm dumbing. I like the feel of getting paper cuts. And for that money, I'll hog tie you and tape you up. I'll tape them up. And for that money, I'll get gangsta for you. A little weed in the seed, that's paranoia. I have my goons come get up on you. I'm money motivated, dedicated, niggas hate it. Off the money that I'm making, hip hop try to take it. Underrated, underestimated, and I'm obligated to spray it at you niggas if you hate it. I'm just saying, I'd be lying if I said money didn't change me and turn my back on these streets, 'cause they raised me. I'd be lying if I said money didn't change me. Why must they lie to me? You only want me for my money. APBT stunning tatted like thug life. Menace to society, so I took the thug life. Money like paid in full, 'cause I live a drug life. I be on some Rico shit, I might take my plug life. Rapping on some greasy shit, jacking 'cause I'm needing it. Frontin' like you riding big, but you really leasing it. You the type to get shot at, start policing it. Take to be on the phone talking to police and shit. I should make a song called Snitch Ass Nigga, then dedicate it to you, snitch ass nigga. Oh, bitch ass nigga, ain't got shit ass nigga. You the type to steal your homeboy zip fast nigga. My paper more longer, my clip more longer. Just about the AR, now I can shoot way farther. All this money changed me, I ain't gon' lie. If getting money's wrong, then I'm committing a crime. I be lying lying if I said money didn't change me and turn my back on these streets, 'cause they raised me. I've been lying if I said money didn't change me. Why must they lie to me? You only want me for my money.
Yeah. Hey, smack that like button, man. Smack that like button. We in here. Bulldog Sunday. Bulldog Sunday, man. I got to get up on that early one because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get back on here. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, old man. That joint probably got 15 years on it. You know what I'm saying? I just be digging in the crate, just trying to switch up the vibe. I knew I played this one on the Dr. Hood, so I was like, shit, man, let me spin them. You know what I'm saying? It's all promotion to the bigger cause. You know, that's empowerment. That's, you know, everybody that's in the brotherhood. You know, what they say, everybody eats, B. You know, everybody gets cash apps, man. Everybody's shit goes off. You know, when you're dealing with a boss establishment. You feel me? Borderland, man, what up? Quick FC, Bub Johnson. What up, y'all? Oat man, salute. Man, Bloodthirst. What's going on, y'all? Paul Harris. Laney boy, what up? Vanessa. Oh my God. Oh, what happened? What happened? I'm lost. What happened? T-Man, what up? Hey, salute everybody in the building. You know what it is, man. We always get it in around this time. You know, if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Okay. We got movement. We got big movement. Big movement, man. Salute. Smash that button. Smash that button. Hard and Finished Kennel'S, what up, brother? Wake and bake time. You know how we do, man. Get tight and right. We still on that frosting flakes, man. That frosted flakes. Hey, we got a docket today. Got a docket today, man. That's always a good thing when we come in here. We got some topics. You guys can check that out for a second. You know, while I roll up some of this frosted flakes. This is that OG Kush, Rainbow Sherbet, Gelato 33. I think that's the Larry Bird. So OG Kush, Rainbow Sherbet, Larry Bird. Crossed up. Crossed up, man. Hey, who seen that Kentucky Derby, man? I just wanted to get up on here and chop it up about it just for a hot second. You know, it was a hell of a race. I fuck with that. I fuck with that. You know, I mean, you can go down in history. You know, I done named a lot of my dogs after horses that have competed in different races, different events, different stuff. Dozens of them. You know, it's really nothing like a trend that, you know, I don't think nobody else was really doing like that. Like, you know, multiple, you know, 24, you name 24 dogs after famous race horses and shit. You know what I'm saying? I really look at that. I really look at the breeding, a different species. I think that's important, becoming a master breeder. But supposedly all the horses that competed was descendants, or rather if it was a few generations back, off of the Secretariat horse. You know what I'm saying? Famous horse. I named a dog after Secretariat. He's still out here off of he's off the Black Bear to the to the um to the Croata stuff. That was way back, probably 6 years ago, 7 years ago, probably, and I mean, when you do things, you never know the impact. But I thought that was interesting that every damn horse in the fucking race, 20, 19, 20 horse in that motherfucker. And for them to be somehow, some way connected to this one horse, that was a moment, man. That was a moment. I had to write something about that. How that tied into the APBT world and different things, because it was like a calling. It was like, damn, it's like a Frisco, it's like a Jeep, it's like a, you know what I'm saying? Like these great dogs with the great gene to pass that along. I think we missed that. We always talk about a good dog, good dog. A lot of those good ass dog man and shit, showmen, they were a lot of them were shit breeders. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. If that's the only trait you're looking for in a box setting, if we're talking about old school, or if that's the only traits you're looking for is the traits, that's in the box, then I mean you missing like a lot of the dog, of the other features and different things that, can't be replaced. And it shows over a period of time, rather if they dibble and dabble too much, because I think dog fighting is an addiction. It might be like something that could be like diagnosed or something, because a lot of people, they get into that shit and it's like they can't get out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so either here or there, I thought it was good that I chopped it up about that excellent horse, man. Excellent horse. Yeah, no, I be watching the Kentucky Derby, man. I be watching the joints, man. Um, I'm gonna watch them all. I'm gonna watch them all. I'm gonna see if the horse can go and win another one. Maybe he can, maybe probably not. You're not just gonna be the Triple Crown guy every year. It just don't happen like that. That shit's once in a blue fucking moon type of shit. You know. But good morning, everybody in the building. Salute everybody. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Yeah, no, I think it ties in. It ties in a lot because that's no accident. That's no accident that all them dogs, and it was, I mean, all those horses. Um, it's not a coincidence that they all coming up off of this horse. Like this horse must have been passing on, undeniable traits. He's been passing that shit on. And they were saying like it was a lot of his daughters and granddaughters. It was the females in his lineage. It was real interesting, man. If you guys ain't fans of that shit, I apologize, but I was intrigued, bro. I thought that was amazing. And it goes to show, like, if you got a once in a lifetime dog, a lot of people, yeah, they're not gonna breed to it. They're gonna keep bumping their fucking head, you know what I'm saying? But if you got a once in a lifetime fucking dog, this ain't just any dog. You know what I'm saying? It's not just any dog. Like, and it might be that you had to go breed to that dog. You had to go breed to that once in a lifetime dog that because when you get that lineage on your yard, it's gonna make a way bigger of a difference than if you got some other shit just all sprawled out that's all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, salute everybody, man. Salute. We just be chopping it up. You know how we do. You know how we do. Somebody hit that inbox. Talk of the city. What up, man? Somebody hit that inbox about a week ago. I'm just getting to it though. But it was about a week ago. Picking it, they talking about picking a good kennel partner. How can I pick a good kennel partner? How, and I immediately told him, because I kind of blew him off, but then it's like, this motherfucker probably really want to know because he about to really do this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, be the type of person or the type of kennel partner that you want somebody else to be. I think that's important before anything. Make sure that you're who you say you are. Make sure you're that guy. Make sure you're the trustworthy guy, so that you don't fuck up anything on your end. Okay? Kennel partners, that shit could be dicey. I've seen a lot of kennel partners fall out, bro. I've seen a lot of kennel partners fall out. If I could give you some advice, man, but with the 10 you fall out with, it's always that one guy that's so solid that he changes the narrative about it. You guys fuck with kennel partners? Clear Creek, what up? Salute, y'all. Y'all fuck with kennel partners? It's real dicey because depending on what kind of access they got to your yard, you gotta watch it, man. Some people's motives are different. It might not align with what you're doing. He might be a tree hugger. His wife might be a tree hugger. You feel me? They get into it. She telling on you. hey, it shit happens. I don't listen. All my years fucking with these goddamn dogs, bro. I know. I done seen some shit happen. I done seen a lot of shit happen. Bang that like button. You know. Ooh wee. Hey, oh man. Say that again, man. that picking a kennel partner is a good one. A drawback is the one who cut corners can have a negative impact. Hey, for sure. for sure. You know, if it's all about quality, if it's about developing something, not cutting corners, so that when you get to that finish line, it's not some Lakers fucking shit. You know, like the Lakers this year, right? We thought we thought they were who we thought they were. And I love LeBron, you know, but when they got in there with that stiff competition and a motherfucker looked them in the eyes and was like, wait a minute, you know, we're not going nowhere. We right here, physical for physical, loose ball for loose ball, dunk for dunk, rebound for rebound. We here. When they were faced with that, they folded, right? So you don't want to build your shit off of hype, cutting corners and shit, you know? Yeah. Hey, Clear Creek. Hey, you said it was one and done. You know what I'm saying? You get fucked. Sometimes people they take advantage of a good situation, man. They in a bad way, not taking advantage in a good way. See, a good way would be, you know, somebody farm you out 5 dogs or something, or vice versa, or whatever. The good somebody taking advantage of it would be like when you guys got them litters, you know, if you guys are selling shit, you know, bread gets broken. If you guys are breeding shit, you know, you get to do what you need to do. They, you know, they keep some and probably build off of that to where if any casualties happen, those dogs are there to replace each other, you know, to replenish your stock, just like with cows, just like with any fucking thing else, you know. You got a bloodline, you want to keep the shit, man. Period. It ain't got nothing to do with dog fighting, you know. You want to keep your shit. You want to do that breeding. If that's why you want to do the breeding, to preserve that bloodline, because all the spectators, they're not gonna be there when the shit's gone. You know, when the shit's gone, they just gonna be happy. You're gonna be sitting there looking stupid. You done fucked off your blood. You didn't make the breeding. Now that shit's gone, or it's crossed up with some other shit that you don't even really fuck with, but you just keeping it just because that's the only shit you got off of that shit. I seen that. Wes Walker, what up? Musician, what up? Wake and Bake Sunday. It's a Sunday edition. We getting it in. Hit that like button, y'all. Throw a dog a bone. Hey, hit that hashtag. You never know when we're gonna pull up. Hit that hashtag. I'm gonna have them finalists for that free puppy. I had those finalists. So use that APBT magazine hashtag, man. That's letting everybody know that hey, you fucking with this shit, man. You supporting this shit. Feel me? That's what it do. Also, if you need to order that APBT magazine, just text that number. It's real easy. That's my business line. Just like an infomercial. You know, they got the fucking phone number down there. Nobody goes to jail. You know, when we put our phone number down, somebody think it's some illegal ass shit. Why is that? Why is that? Just like an infomercial trying to sell you some bullshit, some goddamn product, you get it to the house, that shit the only last 3-4 days they done got you for your fucking money, nobody goes to jail. See what I'm saying? This is my business line. Don't call me with no bullshit. I'll hang up on you. I'll block you that fast. We're not gonna play these games. You understand? Mike Dan, what up? DGK, what up, brother? 10,000 hours. I always say that. Hey, I think you need to put more in because these dogs, you can rack up them 10,000 hours real fast. You might got to put 50,000 in. I don't know. It's a lot of hours putting it in, dealing with shit, parvo, different shit, bringing pups back to life, saving dogs, giving them the proper nutrition to save their life. In a lot of cases, a lot of times. Getting dogs off of transport that look half to shit. It happens. Somebody send you a picture of a dog. The dog looks good. It's only at 18 months. You get the dog, this dog doesn't even, it's the same dog, but a lot of times they're not in pristine fucking shape. That's what people got to understand. They come with scars. Right? Oh, no. Oh, we don't talk about that. Oh, I got it. Yeah. So you stop listening to them fake ass channels that don't never experience shit. You get the dog. Hey, some shit happened. His ear might be half gone. That don't mean you did it. That shouldn't give them probable cause to take your dogs just because. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot that you got to go through when you're dealing with these animals. And just 3 or 5 years, man, that shit's not enough, bro. It's not. You're green. That's cool, but just don't put yourself out there like that, man. That's all I'm saying. Don't put yourself out there like that. Get that studying in, study those peds. We always talk about peds they're not worth shit. They're not. Yeah, we know. We know that it depends on the dog, other pedigree. We know that. You feel me? But that goddamn pedigree tells a hell of a story, bro. I tell you. That pedigree, it tells a hell of a story. It tells a hell of a story of lies, deception, guts, and glory. I could look at a pedigree and already know not basically the quality of that said animal, but the quality of his family. If he comes from royalty or not. That matters. Don't let nobody fool you. 9 times out of 10, they haven't done their studies, or they would understand their yard better than they do. Okay. Put those hours in. Them puppies, them delivering those puppies. getting it down to a science so that the clean is clean, everything, the puppies never skip a beat. You get puppies, they good for 2 or 3 weeks, they fall off for like a week and a half, and then they get let's bridge that gap right there. Like, what's going on in between there? That's what that experience does. Paying attention to everything people tell you. That's why it's not good to do videos if you're a liar, because you're bound to say some lying ass shit and they just catch you up in your lies. you know, get it in though. Black Beast, speaking of pedigree, let's get in here. Let's get in here, man. Wake and bake. Hey, we getting it in, man. Petty Rob, what up, brother? Salute. Big Saul, what up? What's up, my brothers? We got a few in the building. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This is sucker-free environment over here. We don't let rats in the chat, and we clap them immediately. Drop the link, pull up. That's what we do over here. Ain't nothing changed. Nothing's gonna change, bro. Nothing. Yeah, let's check out this hound. Let's check him out. Man, he looks damn good. Hold up. Hold up. He looks damn good. For starters. Uh-oh. That swamp life. Uh-oh. We got to do something with that. We got to do something with that, man. We got to do something with that, man. For real. Nah, he's a damn good looking dog, man. You look at all that red on the top, the shit don't matter. Bullshit. Look, this bolio, this is a clean bolio. When you see that chomps right there, I had some shit down off of him. That's some now this is when you're gonna see when they say bolio, what is a bolio dog? This is where you'll actually see the fucking traits, bro. You're seeing it, bro. I'm not trying to shit on nobody else's bolio, because it's important in those pedigrees. They tell a story, because everybody wasn't paying attention to close detail when it comes to the pedigrees and it comes to those traits. They were still breeding those dogs, but they probably wasn't paying attention to the traits. There's a lot of dudes like that, bro. You ask a motherfucker, well, who their best dog they ever had in their life? They ain't got shit off of them. I bet. You got something off of them? Ah, nah, man. That's because they wasn't paying attention to the traits. They wasn't capturing the shit. You just dogging, So don't get caught up in that. Don't get caught up in that. Or you shouldn't have got caught up in that back in the day, right? Yeah, nah, this shit right here, this is some good blood. Okay, so Mars Boots. I had a dog. I think she was she was a granddaughter of Mars Boots. So you got the La Bamba dog, King K, Rolo, all of this blood. I think okay, so Golden Alizé. So this was my dog's mama, you know, heavy on the yellow shit on the bottom. Like this was as clean cut as you can get it. Like in the first stages of that Red Boy Jocko Bolio Tombstone cross type of shit, right? Bolio with the Red Boy Jocko, clean yellow, clean shit, rojo, sassy, right? That's Yellow's sister. So they took Rolo, the yellow sister. He's breeding back to his niece, get Moore's heavy. Back to another yellow dog, Rojo, same type of mix, but two different sisters to get that tight shit right there. You're gonna splice the genes just a little bit right here by those being two different dogs, although they're the same pedigree, but it helps open shit up. Sometimes you got to open it up a little bit. I love that bitch though. There you go. EJ Gibbons payday. You see that shit right off of Dudley, you know. And this is what I'm talking about. Because if I was just in it for 5 years, I would have never had access to this shit, right? You know, this shit say it was posted in '01. That's fucking we talking about this almost 25 fucking years ago. We talking 25 years ago that this was posted. You know, I got her in the 90s. I got this bitch in the 90s. You know, sometimes you got to flex, man, because some dudes just don't go back. They don't go all the way back, so they really don't know those traits. And it's just a coincidence. Like, damn, you still running the same type of shit. So this would give you what somebody would say like a Barracuda, because if you look at Barracuda's pedigree, he's 75% Red Boy Jocko with a quarter Bolio Tombstone out. So you would get the same type of big boned, you know, nice, structured, even though this bitch was tiny. She was small, but you know, she threw a lot of different things. But you could get those same type of dogs not actually having Mayday in the pedigree. You know, Mayday to me is the one of the most well preserved bloodlines. I wouldn't say it's the best bloodline, but if all those dogs that are, or you say that's better than Mayday, if nobody preserved it good, then what difference does it make? It don't make no difference. You understand? It don't. Smash the like. Smash the like. Subscribe. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. We don't bite over here. Crockett, what up? You said it was created in 2001. I can't remember. I can't remember when it was created. I know we was looking at them. I don't know, man. I don't know what we was looking at. Maybe because they got an older database. Sometimes it'll pop up every now and then when I click on a pad. But yeah, I know I didn't put that in there. My partner put it in there. He spelled my last name wrong. Like I wouldn't have put that. You know, he put that shit in there though. So just going back a little bit in the dog's ped, because when you, like we said, pedigrees, they tell a story. Okay, so you got all that clean ass bolio on the bottom. You got this big Jake with the boils with the Jeep, Woods Bandit. Let me see what's back here. Rascal Honey Bunch. More Eli down here. This is some heavy Eli shit. I say this is an Eli dog. You know, you got Eli Jr., Brendy, Eli Jr., Black Shine, Orphan Annie. I mean, Bully Son. That's Orphan Annie too. Yeah, so I would say that's a heavy Eli version right there. That red dog. So this is so this would be Dolly's half brother, half sister. Because she's off of Yazoo. She's right off of Yazoo. So they took him rather to some other shit. And it's interesting, especially when you're breeding Mayday dogs, that like this would be important blood that you want to focus on because it's directly tied in through this dog right here. You know, so I would be looking at this blood to, of course, if there were good dogs, you know, the Creed blood goes back to a lot of the cloud stuff, a lot of old shit. That's a lot of old blood right there. Some people like the old stuff. Sometimes, you know, in the modern day, you know, you look at that old stuff like, nah, you know, you probably want something more modern. But, you know, I would definitely I'll give it a look because it's worth it. If you're trying to create the best dogs, you got to be looking at that. So you're getting the big Jake stuff, the Yazoo stuff right there too, back to the Red Boy stuff. So I mean, it's no secret why, you know, this dog right here was able to be a good dog and produce good dogs. You know, I mean, that's just the way it goes, man. This pure Red Boy dog. Red Boy flooded the whole pedigree. Red Boy. Way up here. Bingo. Coming right off of Bingo. You know, and just a whole list of good dogs coming down the pipeline. You know? Let me see something. Hold up. Yellow One, what up?
What's going on, Buck?
Oh, man, cooling, man. What's going on with it?
Oh, she just got through fucking with the dog. Got that out of the way for the day.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, just gonna enjoy this Sunday now.
Yeah, sun out. Sun out today on this side.
No, I said enjoy this Sunday.
Oh, this Sunday. Okay.
Yeah, well, the sun is out too. Yeah.
Yeah. Good old Sunday. How
Yeah,
your
that
weekend
mail
been treating you?
It's been all right. Been pretty good. Been pretty good so far. Yeah, it's been pretty good, man. Yeah. Been all right. What about you?
Oh, pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a
Yeah,
workhorse. If I can get some work in on the weekend, I'm loving it. You know, I'm probably get out there and cut that grass in a little bit. Just keep working.
I cut mine the other day when we was up the other day.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm
Yeah,
trying
that
to get it
mail
looking right. My neighbor, he be smashing me. You know, his yard, his shit look like a golf course.
Yeah, I do mine like every other week. Every other week I keep it cut. Yeah. But that male you just posted, that's a nice built male. He look good.
Yeah,
He look real good. Mhm.
Yeah, no, he looked real good. That boy looked real good. You get back to him.
Yeah.
Got a good pet on him. You got that red boy. It's kind of a different cross. It's like Mayday was some of the ingredients that's in Mayday, but you don't have the Jocko. And then you just coming with the straight red boy, but you coming with his grandpa, which is Yazoo Cody, heavy. I think that's cool. I seen this dog's paired before, but I never analyzed it like that. Like that shit, that's nice.
Yeah.
You know, you like that, you know.
Mm-hmm. And the red boy strain coming through which dog?
It was a bunch of them. I think it was the Katie Marlowe shit. Let me look.
Oh, the Marlowe. Okay.
Yeah, well, Bingo coming through Bingo and Cherry.
Bingo. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Marlowe's heavy Marlowe shit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
and of course, most of the shit coming probably off of her shit,
Mm-hmm.
or a lot of it at least. Bingo, you know, Brian Bailey, he was able to hold on to them dogs for a while. He was a real dog man. That dude, I met him before. You wouldn't even know it was him though, like, because he didn't really have that, or like he even want everybody to know who the fuck he is, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know a buddy
He
of
was a
mine.
good guy.
I know a dude. He met him back in like 2006, and I think he got a dog from him. He did get a dog, got a male from a heavy red boy dog. He was
Yeah, I
short
think I
and
met him like in
stocky.
04 or something like that.
Yeah, it was like 06, I want to say, when he had met him. And he had a nice male off of him. Mm-hmm. I mean, historically speaking, and he didn't make champion and nothing like that, but yeah, he was a nice one though. Nice dog.
Yeah. Nah, this shit's nice. Shit nice. Smash that like button, y'all. What else in the dog world, man?
Oh, I don't know, man. I try to stay away from them dudes that be recklessly talking on Facebook. I try to just tune them out. I can't watch what they be saying. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Nah, that's true, man. That's good game, man. You gotta learn how to tune that out, man, because it's some dudes, man. I seen a dude the other day, man. He made a whole video. Like, I guess he posted his dog had won or some shit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and he took, I guess the moderator to the group took it down.
And
So
he
he
got
get up
nervous.
there and apologize. He made a whole video. Like, I apologize, but blah, blah, blah. It was a good night and all this shit. Like, bruh.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you trolling, bro, or what you doing, dog, but you're just setting yourself up for a case, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Setting yourself up for a case, man. You're making it bad because you got everybody else ain't involved with that, and it's very easily. Even if somebody was involved with that shit yesterday, it's very easy for you to just change your mind today, But it ain't looking good, man. Wayne, what up? Salute, brother.
What up, Wayne?
It's been wild, man. As far as that go, you definitely gotta distance yourself from those type of dudes. They just running reckless. It's like a money grab. Everybody's dipping their hands in it. You got dudes beating motherfuckers over the head for transports, and it's the wild, wild west.
Nah, I ain't heard nothing about the trans. Oh, no, I ain't heard what the transporter. What did he do? What he didn't. What happened?
Yeah, nah, dudes they out here scamming, man. You know, anybody can be anybody on Facebook. You feel me?
Right.
So if you
So
want
they
to get
saying
into
like
this
send me
shit,
they saying like they tell them like send them the deposit or something like that.
yeah, all that. You know,
Yeah, okay.
They dibbling and dabbling. That's why you got to know who you fucking with. I always say it sound like a broken fucking record, but if you just gonna give somebody some fucking money, you know, and you don't even know
my transporter that I use, the transporter that I was, all of them, they want the money when they deliver the dog. They don't ask for no deposit.
Yeah,
they never have. They just want the money when once they deliver the animal, they want their money.
Saul Parsall.
What up, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Now I hear you about that money shit. But
what up, Big Tom?
I can't call it, man. How everybody doing, man?
Oh man, we coolin'. But let me touch on that the transporter shit, because there's controversy with that. Because let's say I'm the transporter and I say pay you later and shit, you know, when I get there. Shit, you might change your motherfucking mind. You feel me? That could be catastrophic, you know? Anything might happen. You don't know, that dog could be getting sold or that dog could be getting giveaway. Every transport ain't transport the dog that been sold, bro. You know, what if this motherfucker don't answer the phone? You know, what if he's supposed to be there at 10:30 at night? You get there about 11:30. This motherfucker not answer the fucking phone. What happens then? You feel me? What happens when you get there and he ain't got all the money? You see what I'm saying? What happens, you know, you get there and everybody get to pointing the finger and shit. Like, that's why I said that 10,000 hours shit, that shit's real. Because you're gonna experience all of this shit firsthand.
Yeah, there's something to think. There's something to think about. I've been fortunate enough that I've never had a customer not have all the money. I've never had any issue with transport. Never, not one time. Yeah, I've been fortunate. I even sent two of them to Seattle back in like 2001. I sent a bully and a pit bull at the same time by the same transporter. And they got there, you know, there was no problem. They made it all the way to Seattle. And then the bullied person and the person that was getting the bully and the person that was getting the pit bull kind of got a good deal with the transporter because they met at the same spot and picked up their dogs.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't know.
We used to just ship them on the air cargo back then. You know,
I mean, not 2001, 2021, 2021. My bad.
21.
Yeah, I said,
okay.
Yeah, I said 01. Yeah, I did say 01. 2021. Yeah, so like 4 years ago. Yeah.
I seen a transporter one time. I was walking one of my dogs and he stopped me. Man, that motherfucking van was so filthy and nasty and shit, man. I was like, damn, you transport motherfucking shit in that? I'm like, man,
you gotta watch it.
Number. I said, yeah, let me keep this number so I'll fuck around and won't get it again and call this motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, boy, you fuck around and drop it off to his ass again.
Man, I fuck around. My transporter got like a Sprinter van, and he got like on the left side of the van, he got like 8 shelves. He got 8 shelves on the top where he can slide in the cage, and he got 8 shelves on the bottom where he can slide in the cage. It's dope. It's nice. It's clean. That shit smooth. How he got his shit set up though. It's real nice.
Yeah, this one I seen, man, looked like the inside of a goddamn barn. Hey, every goddamn well. Man, it was nasty, man. Shit all in the inside of that motherfucker. I'm like, man, whoever getting one of these motherfucking dogs, boy, they finna be mad. They finna be pissed like a motherfucker. Fuck around, have to get it out of the van in time so they can't see the inside of that motherfucker. I'm saying, 'cause that shit was disgusting, man.
Yeah, but this
Hell
dude, he
yeah.
let you see the inside. He slide the door, slide the door open and shit. You can see the other, he ain't gonna let you, he ain't gonna take the other dogs out. But you can see,
Yeah, I was walking
whatever
one of my
state
dogs. I seen stop.
whatever state, right. Well, whatever state he going to, he got a piece of paper on the front of the cage. Like if he going to Utah, it's UT. If he going to Maryland, it's MD. Like that. But yeah, it's dope how his shit set up though. And then he ain't really just ridiculous with the price neither. He real reasonable.
Yeah, now you get some good ones, bro. I ain't gonna, tell a couple bad stories and not tell the stories about the good ones too. Now, you get some good ones, but
I ain't never used one before.
just with the structure of the shit now, anybody could just get on Facebook right now and just get to scamming like a motherfucker, bro. Straight up. That is sad as fuck, but you got a lot of new greenhorns getting in, so they gonna be the victims. It ain't gonna be motherfuckers like me because as soon as I talk to him, I know he don't know shit about dogs. You know what I'm saying? I know this motherfucker can't move around and can't do none of the shit he's saying he can do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna ask him like, yeah, what transporters you use and shit. I probably like 50% chance if he name a couple of them, I probably know one of them. So
do you remember? Oh, I didn't mean to cut y'all. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, we just
You
chopping
remember
it up.
back? Did you ever deal with a transporter named Raven?
Shit, I wouldn't even disclose that shit on here.
Oh no, he ain't
Scared to
transport
death.
no more. Nah, he don't transport no more. Nah, Oh,
Yeah,
I
but
see what you're saying.
still, it's like shit, man. Well, shit, I don't know.
Yeah, that's TFI
Oh, okay.
right
Just
there.
one of them. I
You
don't
gotta
know.
keep that to yourself,
Maybe,
though.
probably, but I don't know.
Oh, okay.
He might be a good guy too.
He is.
Oh
He
yeah, he
transport.
was.
He
He
got a
was. Yeah,
tracking
he was a
device
good.
on his
Yeah.
shit now.
Now I had just
Yeah,
mentioned
some
his
of these
name because he was.
transporters, they be
Got a
getting in
tracking
trouble
device
and
on his
shit
shit
too,
now.
though. You gotta know. Some of these transporters, they be getting in
Yeah,
trouble. Like it been some transporters. I ain't
yeah.
gonna put motherfuckers out there,
Oh.
but motherfuckers be getting in trouble, man, transporting them dogs too, man.
Yeah, but like I just mentioned his name because he was the first. He was the first one I ever used before. Yeah, that's why I had just mentioned him.
I hope he was still transport.
Yeah.
Nah, he ain't trained. That was back in like 2010, I want to say. Yeah, nah, he ain't transport. He been stopped transport.
Oh yeah. That's crazy. I know who you talk about though. I know
But if he
exactly
did,
who
he
you
got a
talk
tracking
about.
device on his shit right now.
I know who you talk about. I know exactly who you talk about. That's
You tell me,
crazy.
you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
I know
Okay.
exactly who you talking about, boy.
They had a van.
Yep, that blue joint.
Yep, sure did. Sure did. Yep.
And how long ago was that?
That was 2000. That was when I dealt with it. That was 2010.
That's crazy, man. See, that's why I don't even need to speak, man. Just know,
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Robo, what up, man?
So,
Salute everybody, man. Yeah, man. Stay off of social media with that hot shit. Don't do hot shit anyway, but because they'll word it like this. They'll say, yeah, he was on this video and he told them, he didn't tell them not to do illegal shit, but he just told them not to put it on social media. Like, that's how they do. Those are the type of fuck games that they play, so you gotta play the fuck games with them. Like, nah, we're not promoting shit. Don't do nothing illegal, but definitely don't put that shit on social media because it looks bad. It looks bad on us. You know. What you guys think about that hawk dog that died, man?
Man, I was on the live the other day. It's sad that he died, but we was having a discussion about the whole pit bull term and shit. This was just a few days ago, and I was telling him
The
he
pit
wasn't a
bull,
pit.
what?
The whole pit bull term, how they call them pit bull. I'm like, man, them dogs not pit bulls, you know. That term belongs to the American pit bull terrier, not these big band dog crosses and shit. You know, we were
Shit,
just having a
you
conversation.
said Barracuda was a band dog.
Oh shit! Did I say band dog?
How you gonna say that?
Yeah, he was a toaster or something, wasn't he? Wasn't he a toaster?
Hey, that shit
I
went
said
He was
viral.
like a toaster. What's
I
them
said he
dog?
had. I said he had something crossed up in him. That's what I said. Yeah, that's what I said. There's something in his lineage. That's what I said about him.
Well, shit, yeah, you said he was a toaster.
Now, I never said Tulsa. I never said Tulsa.
It's all good. We ain't gonna cry with spilled milk.
Right. I mean, the videos up.
Give me
I never
100.
said he was Tulsa. You say what now?
He said, "Fuck that."
I'll take a few of them. I said I'll take a few of them.
And to each his own.
Now that was a good topic, though. That was a good topic.
Mm-hmm.
It brought the bells out.
Yeah, well.
It brought the bells out.
Hey, I got some with them ears now.
Yeah, with them floppy ears. I seen them.
Yeah, you seen Harpo?
You said what?
One of them. I think he was a brindle dog. He looked good though.
Now you talking about Bam
Good
Bam?
looking
I'm
dog.
talking about the puppy. I'm talking about the puppies I got. They got them ears, them floppy ears. Hey, I can live with it.
He said he can't hate the hawk shit, but it made people more ignorant. Wayne Mills said Hog had a magnificent campaign. Salute. Hey, and he did. They did have a hell of a campaign, social media presence, YouTube. I saw him all over platforms. I wasn't just on YouTube. I saw him on Facebook and all. You know, they all over the motherfucker.
Oh yeah, for sure. He was
TikTok
everywhere.
and shit. You know, like.
But I wonder what was but he really couldn't reproduce himself though, like talking about it.
Yeah, you know, he's a phenom. When you get a phenom just out of nowhere, that's kind of how we talk about these dogs. Like the Kentucky Derby, you know, like damn near every horse, you know, down some kind of way off the Secretariat dog. You know, like if you're it's either you're producing magnificent traits or you're not, you know. Either you're producing good genetics or you're not. And that's the same thing with these fucking dogs, bro. And it got to be a once in a lifetime type of dog. That's the one you want to breed to, bro. There might not be 100 of them. That's my point. Yeah, there might be thousands of people in the game, but there might not be 100 dogs that with magnificent traits. Straight up.
And see, back to what we were saying the other day. What if that new person come into the game and he breeds to that stuff? He gets some of that phenom blood. Now he posted his dog.
Then he's gonna have longevity. He's gonna have longevity because those dogs, they're gonna carry on. That greatness, it just ain't gonna stop right there. See, that's the thing. That's why you want to get that. It's the holy water. It's the fucking fountain of youth. You know, that's what everybody's chasing. You know, but once you get that, you know, it's a whole nother ball game because now all of a sudden you got generations of good dogs, not just one dog every now and then, you know. So yeah, if you get it, you might stumble across it. I mean, that's the way it go. But I sit back and I just breed to dogs that I feel have it rather than try to grow up a whole bunch of fucking dogs guessing and shit. You know, that's crazy. Put me in the right ballpark at least. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. That horse secretary, did they got frozen semen off him?
I bet. See, that's a good ass question. I don't know because I doubt it because he was pretty old. If I'm not mistaken, that horse was old, bro. He was, that horse is a pretty old horse. Back when you could probably question, was they even collecting that shit back then?
Right.
Let me see. Rocket said you're gonna do an interview with Beer and Bulldogs.
I like that name, Beer and Bulldogs.
Yeah, he never reached out. I seen a few of his joints though. I seen the Borderland joint he did. That one was
I just
solid.
saw that one this morning. I didn't watch it yet.
Yeah, I seen it yesterday.
Yeah, I just saw it on my timeline this morning. I ain't watched it yet.
I said it. I was up for interviews. I mean, I don't bite. We, schedule it up. We can get some shit going. Other than that, I'm just working, bro. I don't sit back and wait on shit. I'm the type. Shit, I'm gonna just keep working until we're gonna meet. But I'm gonna be working at the end of the day. That's all I'm worried about. What the fuck I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
I
worry
can't
about what the fuck you doing.
work hard. You know what I'm saying? I can't get an A. No matter what the fuck I do, I can't get an A on your report card. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Hey, my neighbor went to Houston yesterday and bought some little Havanese. I ain't trying to change the subject. What up, hey? Bought some little Havanese, little old dog, little puppy. Let me show him real quick. Hold on.
He said some Habanese.
How you flip this?
What the fuck
How
is
you
that?
flip it around?
You gotta turn the phone sideways.
To flip it around?
Yeah. Oh no. Flip it around. You gotta hit a button. It's like a button. It's like the little flip button on the
I need to
camera.
go in the settings.
Nah, I don't think so. You should be able to just flip it. Should be in the corner or something.
No, I don't even see how to do this shit. Let's see.
Shit. Oh, there it go. Hold up.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, them little motherfuckers. Yeah. I like them little motherfuckers.
Yeah, they call Havanese.
Habanese, huh?
Havanese,
It's something different.
HAVA.
I ain't heard of that.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
seen some little motherfuckers like that though,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look at this one, the buckskin with the little mask.
That one, yeah, I like him. That was nice. Yeah, hey, different type of dogs, man. Look, they ain't gonna fuck with you if you got those. Hey, nobody, they ain't fucking with nobody with those, bro. Nobody. And you got that Bulldog. It's a different aura. Different, man. It gives off a different aura. I remember back in the
Yeah.
80s, I was a little ass kid. And there was a
Uh-huh.
dog. This old man had a dog behind a
Uh-huh.
fence. And we used to walk by every day to see if that motherfucker would come to the fence. You know, we didn't give a fuck about the other dogs in the neighborhood, man. It was just this one fucking brindle dog. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And one day that motherfucker got out because there was another dude. He had more of a bulldog though. He had a more like an English kind of bulldog, but he was a bulldog though. You know, he walk him all the time. His name was Rocky.
Mm-hmm.
I named my first dog after that motherfucker, Rocky. But
Okay.
so we love Rocky. And one of my dudes told me that motherfucker behind the fence will get on Rocky's ass.
Yeah.
He was like, man, that one behind that fence will get on his ass. And I was like, fuck no, because Rocky was red and he
Mm-hmm.
looked like like the Tom and Jerry dog, you know.
Okay, well, B had a little old waist and big in the front.
Yeah, he had a little
Yeah.
waist, but he was
Yeah.
pink though. He had a big ass head, you know, he was
Mm-hmm.
filthy. And
Mm-hmm.
one day we was walking down the street and that motherfucker got out. That one behind the gate got out one day.
Mm-hmm.
And he walked Rocky's ass. He walked him.
Yeah.
He walked him back in the day.
What up, Day?
That was in the 80s, you know. And so
Okay.
them dogs, it don't matter where they're at. If somebody sees them there
Mm-hmm.
one time, that's all it takes. That's how bad the stigma is with the pit bull. Because they could see it one fucking time and they automatically know to look 20 more times because there might be a pit bull there, you know. Or if you drive by, let's say you see a pit bull in a yard, just nobody doing nothing wrong with him. Just he might be in a cage, just in the yard. You drive by.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna look at this motherfucker's yard, but you gonna look at the cage, bro. Just because the pit bull's in there, you know?
Right.
It's a magnet. That's why we getting fucked.
Yeah, I was always attracted to him, just even as a kid, even though I couldn't own one. But I always liked them though.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I remember that's back in the 80s when they were docking the tails and shit.
Rocco, what up? Lot boy. Get it in, y'all. APBT magazine. Hey, get that mag. Get that mag. The new one's coming. We ain't doing no pre-orders, but if you don't got the first one, hey, what's a better time? What's a better time? What's a better time, man? Let me get you up here. You can easily order. Just hit that number. You can easily order that joint. I seen you the info right over. And you can get it in, man, like that. Other than that, none of this content is used for illegal purposes. You know, we just chopping it up on a Sunday. Bulldog talk, Bulldog community, Bulldog everything, but nothing illegal. I know it's hard for motherfuckers to grasp that, but at the end of the day, you gotta live your life and let us live ours. There's still people in this world that believe in obeying the laws. They might not agree with the laws all the time, and we can voice our opinion about that, but we still abide by them.
Yep.
You know. Yeah, man. I ain't got nothing else though. Borderland, what up? You see, you want to say something before we dip? Let me see. We out of here, man. We out of here.
$150,000, can't fit in my trousers. 200.
Yo,
Oh
what's
shit.
going down?
Oh shit.
What's going down?
Oh shit. The boys
Hey,
pulled
yo,
up.
yo, man. I just wanted to chop it up, shout it out. Hey,
For
we
sure, for sure.
live or we backstage?
Now we live. We live
Okay,
stream.
okay.
I was about to
What's
hit the
going on,
button, but we
Borderland?
still
Hey,
live.
everything worked out with that order too, Borderland. It turned out that was her boss who I had ordered it from, so it was
Oh,
legit.
okay, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I was like, man, just hit Vic. No, you know, that's what's up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. So the Jip on her way down to Todd. We picked her up today.
Hey, shout out to Todd for winning that pup, man. 100.
Yeah, man, that's good, man. Todd, that was good.
Hey, man, keep us up to date. You know what we gonna do? Stack it off from time to time. You know how we
So,
do.
Yeah,
yeah,
we want to see it. We want to see it, you know.
100. I'm gonna
That's
send
a
her.
good look, man. Keep it in the positive light, man. I hope you can make some of them shows wherever you at.
Yeah.
Pop up. You know what I'm saying? We're
Yes,
gonna throw
sir.
some merch your way too.
For
You know what
sure.
I'm
The
saying?
shirt
We're
is
gonna
getting
throw,
printed. I didn't know I had ran out of them. So shirt
yeah.
getting printed.
Hey, man, y'all know what time it is. Hey, Buck still got the shirts. I know I got my order on the way sooner or later.
Yeah.
You know,
So
hey, y'all, I'm stacking it up, getting ready for the summer. Y'all get the
that's it. Not
magazine
dry
before the second
snitch.
one drop. You know, y'all, hey, get it in. Get it
Yep.
in, man. Hey,
Gonna
y'all
be
smash the like
more
button, too.
efficient.
Shout out
Yes,
to Bear
sir.
and Bulldogs. My interview just dropped.
Oh, you did one for the Beer and Bulldogs?
Yeah, man. You gotta go check it out.
Hey, I'm definitely
Oh
going to
yeah,
check it
yeah.
out,
I
brother,
checked it
man.
out.
You know, I
I checked
support
it
the
out
team.
yesterday. It was solid. I commented on it too.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
We out here.
Yeah, now that's a
Yes,
good look,
sir.
man. Todd,
Yeah, man.
man. That's a good look.
Yeah.
Winning that
Bulldog
joint.
Sunday. The pup on the way to you. You know, it's a beautiful thing. You waiting on that pup to come from that transport. You know what I'm saying? You know, the
Yeah.
tree huggers, they want to call it trafficking. Like the shit is getting out of hand, man.
It's
We can't
ridiculous.
even buy a dog and take somebody their dog without them calling it damn trafficking. Like what
Got
the
to
hell
be
is
more
going
careful.
on, man?
You know
Got to
what I'm
be more
saying?
Got to
careful.
be more careful.
It's insane out there, man.
How else they gonna get the dog?
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
Are
man.
they gonna call it trafficking if they come and pick it up? You know?
And they still calling all that shit the same shit. I saw it on Facebook the other day. They got some brothers in South Carolina. I hope the snitch ass nigga ain't had nothing to do with it, but they still talking about paraphernalia for treadmills and medication. So then we're not supposed to have medicine to take care of our dog. Like, why is that a bad thing?
It's crazy, man.
It's
Man, we
insane.
gotta put up the good fight, bro. I know we beating a dead horse and we say this every time, but right now, man, they kicking our ass, dog. I
No, they
couldn't help
kicking
it.
out, man. They kicking the shit out of us right now, man.
I had to say something, man. They're all up under the
Hey,
talking.
hey, we
They
getting
talking
the
about some
shit kicked
save.
out of us right now, man.
They
What?
talking about save the babies. Talking about
Appreciate
good
that,
job saving these
GMB.
babies. Good job saving these babies. I say, y'all know they gonna kill them, right? The motherfuckers got quiet.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
you know they gonna kill him, right?
Yeah,
Motherfucker.
that's what's fucked up about it. How
Yeah,
you gonna save a
exactly.
dog and euthanize it if you feel you saving the dog? It don't
I
make
need
Dog don't
some
get to live
input,
like nothing.
man.
Stack them up.
I need some input. I need some input. Let me see. Let me see, man.
you
Trying we're trying to step on shit. 2025.
know what
Taking
I'm
over,
saying?
man.
Stomping it into the ground.
We're trying to
It's
step
a,
on
it's a
shit right
new
now.
world order, man. It's
Excuse
NWO, new
me.
world order, man. We taking shit to whole other levels, dog. New world order.
Yes, sir. Just need
Hey,
to
the swamp winning.
get
You
that
know what I'm
bread up,
saying?
and we could fight them.
Try
Yeah,
to
That's
come
all
keep
it
the
on.
is.
shit
Gotta
together,
get the
dog.
bread
You
up.
know.
Come on with it.
Yes, sir.
It's a battle, whatever it is.
Mm,
Let me see. Let me
hell
take
yeah.
this
So what we on today, fellas? I was missing it. I was trying to get ready. When we talked, what was the
we
docket
chopped it
about?
up.
Yeah, yeah. It went
We
down. Now, I like what Uncle Leps are doing, man. It's shedding a positive light on the dogs and the dog man and the past and present.
That's what they don't like.
Yeah,
They don't like when we're doing the right thing.
yeah, for sure.
So we just got to keep doing the right thing.
Yeah, man. They they
Keep
they
doing
they call treadmills paraphernalia, but we have treadmill races as a competition. Like what the hell are they talking about? Like
Not
this is
only
some
that,
crazy.
the cops use treadmills for their dogs.
Yeah, they sell them. They
You
sell
got
them
to
on TV. So
normalize
why
it.
the hell we not allowed to have them?
You got to
Oh,
normalize it.
that's
You
it,
know?
man. That's the treadmill races is a good way to normalize, showing that it
Yeah.
Yeah, it
ain't
is, but it still don't matter when they come in your yard and you got a treadmill and they
right.
say pay your familiar and that shit a charge. And
Mm-hmm.
you got ribbons and videos with your dog doing treadmill races. Just like Buck said the other day, one brother beat his case. You got to go in there and win. We need to see more wins, man.
That's
That's
it.
all.
Once you keep stomping on them, they'll back up. You
We need
start
more
hitting them.
wins. We need
When
more
they
wins
start
and more
getting hit with
lawsuits.
lawsuits,
Yep. We need more wins and more lawsuits and
mm,
winning. They'll sit their ass down then and stop fucking with people that ain't doing nothing wrong. I
that's
understand
it.
you catch a motherfucker in the box, set up, everybody on the sideline cheering, money on the table and shit.
And you know he
Okay,
doing wrong.
they going down. Like, yeah, that's red handed. But first y'all forcing charges, making charges, that's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
nah,
create
it gets
laws to
ridiculous.
create criminals.
And then turn
It
around and kill, and then turn around and kill 100 dogs. And then say, oh, we couldn't feed them. So why the fuck y'all fuck with them then? They were eating just fine. Or they was malnourished, dogs looking just good and shit. I said, man, these motherfuckers a trip.
Was yeah.
Yeah, it's the
Robo say he lived by
bamboozle.
a K9 training facility. And
Hell yeah.
they be slaving the shit out of their ass. Damn right they be working the shit out of their ass.
Hell yeah. You know they do.
Ween Moon, shout out my brother.
Yeah, them dogs, man. I'm
Well,
telling you, boy.
But yeah, man, that shit ain't right. If they sell treadmills and we have one in our yard and we work our dogs to keep down their energy, to keep their energy under control, that shit should not be a charge if y'all come in our yard, man. Nor should a breaking stick.
they should be must haves. Well, at least the breaking stick should be a must have.
Every dog, every owner
Every
should have a breaking
breed.
stick. Every
Every
breed.
breed, man.
Yeah, they don't
You know
want to
what I'm
play
saying?
fair,
But
man.
man, it's a
They don't
fight.
want
We
to
gotta
play
keep
fair.
fighting. We gotta keep preaching it, man. You know, y'all gonna see shit in the magazine. You know, let's get it out there. We gotta get it out there. We gotta get it out there and fight for each other, man. And fight for the right. You know what I'm
That's the
saying?
truth.
If you're
Fight for
wrong, you're
family.
wrong. But we gonna fight for the ones who getting done wrong, man.
Yeah.
Cause the
That's,
motherfuckers fighting for each other. Motherfuckers that don't got shit better to do with their day. Writing up petitions, signing shit, tree huggers to the fullest.
yeah. Yeah, fella.
But yeah,
Yeah,
man,
man.
that damn Darnell Dickey DeWarmer, that shit for real. The shit
You
ain't
like
got
that
no
shit,
smell
huh?
to it. Oh yeah, shit ain't got no smell. Dog shit ain't got no smell. Good form, good content, cleaning them out good. Today I just finished up the last day of it. The boys going good, man. Trouble back there looking like a monster.
Hell yeah,
Y'all
nice.
just chill. Just chill, man. Got some cooking.
Yeah. Need to get out here, get back, clean this puppy pen up.
Yeah, man, I gotta go in today. Tomorrow I'm gonna do some work over there. We got a little rain and shit.
I'll go on because I gotta open the gate. What was I gonna say, but look like now she finally starting to come in, but
You said what?
look like she finally starting to come in.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
That ain't never a bad thing.
never.
I want y'all to
So
see something real fast, man. I got a
but
last adjustment that I can include the APBT community.
nice.
Let me see.
Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna listen to it later on today. See, Robo said it was a dope interview. Boy, Lim dropping that game, huh?
Yeah, it was neat. A nice interview, man. I like what Calypso doing.
Yeah. Keep it in, man. Get that good content in.
Yeah. What you about to throw up? Honestly.
Let me see.
Yes, sir.
Let me look at this shit, man. Trying to see something. Trying to see something. I kind of already know where I'm leaning. But I definitely want to get some input from the fellas, from the community about this. So they gonna pump fake me. Is we pump faking today or what? See. This is pump faking. Oh, no, we ain't pump faking. Anyway, if you guys can see the screen right now, I need y'all to vote because I stripped them down a little bit, but the overall photo for the APBT magazine, volume 2, I'm gonna need a little bit of input. I'm gonna throw it on the screen. You guys just put the A or the B, and we're gonna go through it and just see which one. I kind of got an idea, but I want y'all's input. Like I said, I stripped him down so you guys could, you know, kind of focus on the photo. But here they go.
Okay.
I need A or B.
So what, you gonna put a poll up, or we just want us to put it in the chat?
Yeah, the chat or voice or whatever. You'll know the answer. The answer is just gonna be based on what everybody's feeling or not, you know. But yeah, no, we don't need no poll.
It's
We don't
going
need no
down in the
poll.
chat right now.
See, it's a lot of bees. It's a lot of bees. It's a lot of bees.
Yeah, it's B for me.
B for
It's
me too.
definitely
It's a lot of
B for me.
bees. Yeah.
I ain't no doubt
So
about
like I
that.
said, I don't think we need a poll. You know, it's just preference.
Yeah.
You know, which one is better representing it, the
It's just that
fabric.
the sitting down is probably hurting A.
Yeah.
B standing there, you see them goddamn stifle back there, fatter
Yeah.
than our tail.
Yeah.
He looking real good.
So it ain't about the because I like B, I like A because of the whip in the back.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
B should have had
saying?
that whip in the back.
Yeah, B should have had the whip in the back.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Whip in the back is nice, but it's about the dogs. I personally like B.
Me too, definitely. As I say, the B got the dog, but the A got the good background. You feel me?
Well, then you got to look at attractiveness. Like what would your eye attract? What would attract the eye? Because when you're looking at it in a sense, let's say it's just laying on a coffee table next to other magazines, you
That
know,
would be.
like you gotta weigh that out too, right? You know what I'm saying? Like that's relevant. But
I,
if that
I ain't
dog,
taking nothing from A, but B. B would be more attractive. It's just the way he's standing and showing off, as opposed to just, you know what I'm saying?
so the
Yeah,
casual
because
guy,
I like A muzzle. I like A school, but the way that A sitting down, B B just putting up a better looking dog. The way that you want a dog to look at the moment.
yeah, but that doesn't answer the question about
Well, we'll
just
catch
for the
my eye.
casual guy. It's just laying on a, let's say it's in a barber shop, just laying on a coffee table.
Yeah, B would make me grab it.
So
B
B's
is
gonna
But
make.
make you grab it.
but see, B would make us grab it as us being dog man.
Right.
Yeah,
And
But
I
as a
said
casual
casual.
but
person,
I said
the
casual.
average person might want to, hey, what's that
grab
car in the
A.
background? I don't know.
Exactly.
Right. So
If
you gotta look at
they
that.
ain't in it for the dogs and they just looking for a good cover, A is a good cover. But if you're a bulldog person and you see B, you're gonna get excited.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's why I say B.
It's hard. I'm telling you.
yeah,
Yeah, the dog, for all the reasons that you said, sitting down, all that, you know, those are the wrong reasons. So
right.
no, you're correct. But for the casual guy, you still gotta think about that. At least. But if that male, because he is poking out, like it's like, oh shit. You know, maybe the casual guy might be like, damn, what the fuck is this? You know?
Yeah,
Or maybe you might be intimidated by that motherfucker and then flip the book open. Because he looks robust,
yeah,
you know. But it's an overwhelming amount of B's, you know.
yeah,
If I'm gonna doctor it back up, we'll actually just add all the extras on that and just probably run that one. This
yeah.
one actually had this stamp on it too. The A had the stamp on it too. but it wasn't at the top. You know, it was in a different spot. But
Yeah, the APBT magazine logo just a little different than what the first one was. You know what I'm saying? That got a nice touch to it.
I like the uniformity of it. I
You know
was
what I'm
gonna
saying?
say
But
B. I'm
for the
studying
Bulldog,
right now.
it was about B. But for the full true cover with the nice colors, with the 6-4 in the back, that's what that is, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a better showing. But for the
yeah,
Bulldog out there in the
fucker.
field,
With the
for the
colors and
Bulldog
shit all in the
person, it's
background and
for us.
shit, you know what I'm saying? That glossed up or with that glossed up.
But you gotta
Glossed
put
up.
the
And the
Bulldog over
dog
there.
is clean. I'm not gonna say nothing about the dog.
It's just the posture.
And
Like he just sitting on his ass. But if he was just standing in the back, just standing with his chest out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Think about the first cover. The first cover, that motherfucker looked like a damn action figure on volume 1 with Mirrorsaw pulling through every muscle poking out. And this one here just sitting on his ass in front of the whip. It ain't a bad looking dog. It's just that
that
B
same
is
dog
better
will
for
go to
me.
that ADBA show and spank your ass though. Because I seen hella dogs like this and even bred like this belt to ass at the ADBA shows.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I just wish
You know what
it
I'm
just
saying?
where that he's standing. Like B put on a more performance. Look at that stifle. That motherfucker look like 4 muscles back there on that goddamn dog on B. Chest out a little bit, standing up, look like he looking for something.
Nice
You
shoulders.
know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like that look there's amazing. Ain't nothing wrong with A, but B is just a better all around look.
More robust.
Yeah, it's like it's ready for an ADBA show.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, now that's crazy because that
Somebody say
maybe
A gonna catch a flight out of there.
ain't gonna catch a flight out of there.
DGK.
Wow.
He said that's just my opinion.
Wow.
He said I'm getting blue vibes on B, on A.
He said he's getting blue vibes. He said he's getting the blue vibes. Yeah, because it got the cut ears. You know. But that you gotta understand that little cosmetic shit right there, as far as the positive light and shit goes, that shit goes a long way, brother.
Yeah,
It ain't everything, of course. Nothing's everything.
that's a good point. He said one is looks a little more natural. B looks a little more natural.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, definitely, different shot too. Like, he could have stood up. If he was
Yeah,
standing up and maybe a different headshot, because I like the background. I put the APBT magazine up there in that same color, kind of contrast with the background, but that background's hard. Who knows? I might put that on the rear, you know.
yeah, do
I
that.
might put the other one on the rear, you know. Who
Yeah,
knows?
yeah. I'm solid for B, man.
Hey, all that's nice though, but really, that boy on that beach would have been a real good volume cover. But I'm just being
Yeah, rear
biased.
cover. You said what?
I said that boy on the beach would have been a real good cover, but I'm just a little biased.
Oh yeah. No, that was a good looking dog.
I'm talking about turbo ass, y'all. Y'all don't know, but y'all gonna see.
Yeah.
Let the master do his thing. Yeah, the ear crop, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing for me. I ain't a fan of it, but that's a beautiful dog. That muzzle, that damn skin, like that's a beautiful dog squatting down. If he was standing up, I think he'd be looking like an action figure his own damn self. But the way the one in the B standing, like that boy that look like he looking for it. And he finna go get it with the black muzzle, the little ear flop, the thick stifle low in the back. Look like a real true bulldog, man. You know.
Yeah, nah, I'm glad it was a landslide because you don't want to fuck that up. Both of the pictures
But can
stood
you
when I saw
change
them,
it? I mean,
it
can
was
you put
automatic. You
can
said
you put
what?
B where A at? I said, can you put B where A at?
Oh, just zap them there. Nah, I mean it wouldn't be right.
It won't look right. Okay.
Nah, because the one thing about it, you gotta see how he's lit up on one side and see how he's lit up on the other side.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
don't want to fuck with that, man.
Got the
That's
grass and everything. Like
tacky
I
shit.
love the grass. Like it's just a nice touch for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? The way he's standing there, like outside, like is all around
Well, no,
good.
that was a lot
But
of
I
work
like
put in
the
with this
design of
dog.
A though. But I like the
We'll
design of A.
unveil him. It worked out right because there was a lot of there's a story about B. There's a story about him in here. So you guys will be able to check that out too. Versus, I don't really have a story other than that the A is actually bred by Cracking Kennels. That dog was off of a Albert dog back to that Hillary dog. That's how that dog's bred. So
That Carver.
it would have kept the the tradition with that as far as because it's B. I don't have no and the homies there know nobody bred that. Like Marisol, I bred the daddy. Marisol partnered up on the breeding to get
Yeah,
that
B is
done.
just
You know what
somebody
I'm
else
saying?
dog.
So
Yeah.
yeah, B is somebody else's dog. A great somebody doing great things with the dogs. But I didn't want to just leave it to that. What I do is it's the first pictures that screamed cover. Like Marisol, when I saw that picture, it was screaming cover.
Damn right it was.
You gotta scream cover. And if you don't do that, then I'm not even gonna consider. Rather, if it's the wrong whatever to it,
Oh yeah.
the angulation, like I
Man,
think,
like I
hey,
say, them colors in
if
the
that
back, the
fucker was
wood.
standing up, like I would love to see, back up a little bit, get a little bit square on them with the background and everything, with the dog standing up, maybe his tail up, or
Yeah, like I say, you can tell you're a good
arcing
looking
or
dog. I
some
love that
shit, you know what
muzzle.
I'm saying? Getting after some shit.
And I wonder, like, if his
Oh,
ears would have been there, it probably would have been better for me too. I probably would have picked them.
you
I'm
said
just
his
don't like
ears were
that.
there?
Yeah, like I don't like that ear crowd. I like them natural the way they is, you know. But like I say, his
Yeah.
muzzle, that's a good looking ass dog. His damn neck, his body, like A is a good looking dog. But I just know if he was just standing up, he'll be more appealing to the eye. Like B, you see this motherfucker muscles, the way he looking, the way he's standing, you can see the tail standing up in the back. Like they just a better overall picture for for the dog, man. When you see a dog, they're gonna pop out to you.
Yeah.
You got the man, he's sitting on the cold floor. You got the whip back there, you got the colors, but the one on B, he outside in the natural element, looking like a true, looking like the real deal.
Yeah, but the boy A's looking like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah,
You know what
definitely.
I'm
Definitely.
saying? He's the Fresh Prince.
Definitely.
You
Definitely
know what I'm
standing like he's
saying? You
king,
can't
like he
fuck
the
with him.
man.
Look at his toes, man. His
There you
toes
go. Okay, now
all the
you
way
move that
down.
thing from the bottom. Okay.
That boy, his leg is so straight. He's just showing you his confirmation. It's the perfect lighting. You got the ambience in the background. You know, it definitely. But what you want to do is get more people to grab the book. That's the That's what you want. Like all this other shit we talking about, that's great, but that's not marketing. You know, you see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Now, can this be? Does it make you want to grab the book? That's all that matters.
Definitely make me want to grab it, but that's
Like,
me.
I want an old lady to grab the book. I want anybody to grab the book. People look inside of it. Oh shit, what is this? Let me order this. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Because that helps the whole bigger picture, right?
Definitely.
It helps the whole bigger picture. We can't just, oh, I like him, because that's short-lived. You know.
Oh yeah, but you know us, we gonna grab it anyway.
But
we don't give a damn.
I think we're all right. I think that shit, you'll grab that book, man. You ain't seen too many books like this floating around, dog, in modern day. Especially with that Marisol looking like that. That's like some
Marisol picture bully you into buying it. Like you got no choice but to say, I want to know what the hell is in here.
Marisol.
You know,
in the chat, they got some good points in the chat about A. It's more for the casuals.
Yeah, A's a APBT pedigree. That dog, it's actually got a lot of that Sorrel blood in him.
And then see Rocco. See, that's the problem. You say he looks more like a pit bull to the unknown eye, because most people will be looking at him and thinking that he's not a pit bull. You know what I'm saying? They be looking at him with the ear crop and thinking maybe that's a bully or something, even though we know
and
that's
then that'll
American
bring all those motherfuckers into it though. Like they'll
Yeah,
grab the book.
exactly. But we also,
you know what I'm saying?
but we also want to let people know who the real American pit bull terrier is, and more to the eye of B. You know, like, and then showing them the true light of how our dogs look. But A is American pit bull terrier, but he got a bully look with the ear crop, the muzzle shape, and stuff like that. You know, but even though that'll make more people buy the book, but we don't want everybody calling everything a pit bull either.
Nah. But you know, we got that.
I'm stuck on B. I'm looking
that's
at
a
him.
phenotype.
Yeah,
because
like
them goddamn Sorrel dogs, I seen it. They spank your ass at the show. Them dogs that Joni bred and all them dogs popping up, black and tans and all kind of shit. They putting belt to ass at these shows, bro. You putting in all your work, 6 weeks, 10, 12 weeks and shit, walking your dog. You drive 8 hours and shit, and it's belt to ass. I'm serious, bro. I seen it. I was pissed off. I was like, damn, how the fuck? I said, man, this is a, you know, I had some, you know, like, man, you know what this is? And they'll get you, bro. It's something about them. They were bred for that shit. Confirmation. Them dogs are bred for that. You know.
Oh yeah, when they spit up and down with that slick color and everything is tip top from toe to head, like they hard to beat.
Yeah, man. That's a clean motherfucker right there, man. That dog,
they hard to beat.
Yeah. That dog been getting all the good treatment.
But you know, from us, for what I love, B, it's hard to beat that motherfucker though. Just the way that, you know, just the way that he standing, the way that he looking right there, you know. That's a good looking hound. Both of them are great looking dogs. But for us, me and my Bulldog word and what I fancy, like B is the look that I be looking for.
Nah, B's filthy, bro. B's hard. B's hard. Cause he got that perfect lighting on him too. It's just like, you know, like this shining on him. The light shining on him, you know. You gotta be able to see that. In the back with the van in the back, that look kind of gangster with the van in the back. It look kind of gangster, you know.
Is B your Sorrel's dog too?
No.
Hey, I just asked my mother-in-law. She don't know nothing about Bulldogs. She said she like B, and she would be a casual.
Yeah, and that's why I really, because the real readers, you know, if it say APBT, you're gonna read it if you're an avid APBT guy. But and then I love B, bro. B's hard.
Yeah, I'm stuck on.
But who knows? I might flip that to the back, and because the back is kind of plain, you know. Somebody got
my mother-in-law say B look more healthy or more muscular, and I say yeah, that's just because of the way he's standing. And she don't know nothing about this shit.
Nah, he's more muscular. That motherfucker's more muscular for sure. You know, that's not even. That's not. I ain't gonna get into it, but he's a young dog too. He's a young dog. I ain't gonna get too much into it. You got to read the magazine. You know, it's a great read on this dog right here. So now it makes sense, man. We got the article for the inside for that picture, just like Marisol had the article about her up in that. You know, it makes sense, man. The dots is connecting. I like the other one. Who knows if the motherfucker throw it on his backside? You see that one. You know, I got another day or two to make that decision.
Yeah, for sure.
May Maury, what up? Dickie Foster, what up? Fat Farm Ray, what up? Tim, what up?
Salute.
Yeah. No, that's a good good perspective, Tim. Yeah, no, I'm glad I got the input I needed just to get in there. And that was perfect, man. I didn't have to do too much. Just took the little side notes and stuff up off of both of them. You know, I might just bear that one out, throw the QR on the back. That'd be pretty easy for that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir. You know we all got you 100, man. You know, reach out to the community. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You can look at my watch and talk.
We getting it, man. Yeah, it was a landslide, man. Everybody picked B. I mean, I tried to make a good argument about it, but you know, you can't win every argument. I was fighting for that A. I was fighting for that motherfucker.
Hey, you was. Hey, but you were politicking hard.
Yeah. Sometimes you just can't win the battle, man. A, B, because I like them both. Obviously, I wouldn't even add them both up here, but you just get a little more lighting on that fucking B. You got a little bit of lighting on that shit.
That grass, man. I'm an outdoor person, man. You know,
I like the grass too. The grass look.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm an outdoor person, bro. The grass, the background, the kidnap van in the back. Like, it look hard now, man. You know, it look hard, man.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it, man.
All right, fellas, I'm about to pull in and eat.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it too, man. Y'all boys be good, bro.
Oh yeah, y'all be good, man. The Bulldog Sunday, man. We got it in. We had one show and a half a show. So it was a good show, man.
For sure.
Yes, sir. Y'all brothers take it easy. Salute. Hey, buy the merch, buy the magazine, man. None of we talk about it, lose for legal purposes.
In the building.
You know what I'm saying? Stay clean, keep your yard clean, and keep up the good fight, man.
Salute.
Yes, sir. We out, man. Somebody said too fast, though. Somebody said too fast. We out of here. Don't.
Move too flip too fast. Ain't no such thing too fast.
Drop too fast, move too fast, live too fast. Ain't no such thing as too fast. Money
Money's always on my mind, so I'ma get it. And if it makes sense, then you know I'm down with it. Cause people say I drive too fast, too fast, too fast. Ain't no such thing as too fast. I got it coming in like Usain Bolt. You want that dope? You gon' get what you pay for. Telling me I move fast, but I think you move slow. Time waits for no man. Gotta get that new dough. Just dropped off the last batch. I got a new loaf. Had to double back cause he called and needed 2 more. Maybe I be driving too fast for that guap. Coming in too fast. I pray it don't stop. Cause I was on the bottom. Gotta climb to the top. Used to rock hand-me-downs. Now I'm handy on the block. I came up off the rock like Sean. I'm a whole lobster, y'all prawns. You fucking with a king, y'all pawns. And for that 25, you get that Barry Bonds. Cause people say I drive too fast, too fast. Ain't no such thing as too fast. Money's always on my mind, so I'ma get it. And if it makes sense, then you know I'm down with it. Cause people say I drive too fast, too fast. Ain't no such thing as too fast. I got it coming in like Usain Bolt. You want that dope? You gon' get what you pay for. Hey, move, bitch. Get up out my way like Luda. Carpool lane by myself for the Gouda. One twitch, you could get black by a shooter. Real fast, come up in your house like an intruder. Drive 110 in the 60s. Hand over that money first, you ain't about to jit me. Gotta keep that blick on my lap cause it get tricky. Keep both eyes open in these streets cause it get iffy. I need them blue avatars. Nigga, what you travel for? I was moving fast, trapping in that travel lodge. Or that days in, waiting till them days in. I'm blessed I made it this far, this shit's amazing. But people say I drive too fast, too fast, too fast. Ain't no such thing as too fast. Money's always on my mind, so I'ma get it. And if it makes sense, then you know I'm down with it. Cause people say I drive too fast, too fast. Ain't no such thing as too fast. I got it coming in like Usain Bolt. You want that dope? You gon' get what you pay for.
Drop too fast, move too fast, live too fast. Ain't no such thing as too fast.
Drop fast, move too live too fast. Ain't no such thing too fast.
Every day I wake up around 5:30. Early bird get the worm, so I'm up with the birdies. Over 30, still shooting like Steph Curry. I got it for the 56, so you better hurry. Still riding dirty like I just turned 30. I'm just trying to spread this cheese around like Papa Murphy. I done put niggas on that came back to hurt me, but you ain't put your brother on, Eddie Murphy. I done trust homies and they did me dirty. I done love bitches and they cheated on me. Type of shit you wouldn't have known if you didn't know me. I got secrets that I can't even tell my homies. Got a few secrets that I keep between my brothers. And when I say brothers, I'm talking same mother, same father, all grew up in one house. Am I my brother's keeper? Without a doubt. I remember that day I saw my first gram. And all them days that I saved to make my first band. I had that off-white, tan like beach sand. Now I got fiends that look like Lindsay Lohan. Since my first B-day, I've been bout $1. Served a white fiend that looked like he was on $1. I done seen a clean chick use a dirty dollar. Serve rich dough fiends that roll up $100.
Why I'm doing this, matter of fact, won't you ask the why I'm doing this shit? Yeah, the book. You know what I'm saying? The book is like folks, man. The people, man. It's driven, man.
I've been on one, plus 23. Lately been feeling like KOBE. I'm in the trap, trying to whip a 3-peat. Little homie just called me for a 3-piece. He looking for the bean when he wore number 8. Man, I got some beans that I'm still scared to take. I'm still in the hood, daily risks that I take. I still think about them bands that I could've made. But I don't trip though. Think about it cause it's motivational. Still think about them days I had no place to go. Mine's a hell of a thing to waste, but I didn't waste it though. Yeah, I had to step back just to step forward. All good things in, man, that shit's normal. Had to cut the bitch off, she was too boring. Steering wheel on the left, but my shit's foreign. Yeah. I I need my house up on the hill like my name Lauren. Yeah. Yeah. Blue and raspberry got my skin portion.
What you niggas talking about? Oh, those boys. What? You fuck with them? I don't fuck with them. Hell no, I don't fuck with them, man. I wanna burn that shit down, man. It's all. They don't even accept food stamps. Damn.
I'm just trying to make these ends meet. Fuck trying to rekindle all that friends beat. I know niggas that got mad cause they unfriend me. I had homies turn on me and they met through me. I got people ducking me and I fronted them. And a few hating me when I got love for them. They gon' sink or swim. I ain't seen them in some years, why would I link with them? I heard them niggas R&B, why would I be with them singing? All I need is a beat and I'ma do what I do. Y'all do what you can, I do what I want to. I can tell you don't want beef, y'all vegan lunch food. If I blitz and hut one, you're all sides of hut two. Glock split the hot tube. Nigga got that kill tech, but I keep a Glock too. Ladies in stocks too. You better duck when I shoot. And if they ride with you, go being alive with you. We good?
Yeah, we're
good, right? Let me see that. Let me see what's up.
Yeah, you can add that shit.